American does. That's what a true American does.
I went around by the freight elevator and I could see it was just blown.
Mr. Obama, won't you meet with Charlie Sheen?
We hear another explosion.
They want to keep Bin Laden alive, but he is in heaven and never charged with the crimes of September 11. This phony war on terror is just a weapon they use to confuse the masses who never question. Anomalies like the gagging of Sybil Edmonds should disgust us, fired by the Department of Justice for revealing what many knew so well. Al-Qaeda worked for CIA the day them towers fell. And Rudy Giuliani laughs when confronted with the fact he was told that North Tower would collapse. Years before the attacks, NORAD conducted exercises in which planes were hijacked. And on that very morning, what do we see? In restricted airspace, it's an E-4B. Let me spell it out for the profane. It's a flying command center, man, a doomsday plane.
I read the news today, oh boy. It was rather disheartening for me to see 800 architects and engineers say them 3 towers were exploded, definitely.
No F-16s over DC as the attacks unfurled. The most defended airspace in the whole wide world. BBC reports on 7, they about to go ape. But this was well after Barry Jennings escaped. But 20 minutes after the event takes shape, free fall speed, just watch the videotape. NIST writes a report after 5 years of dancing. New scientific terms like thermal expansion. A plane nosedives, but wait, something is wrong. How you get a debris field that's several miles long? And a big hole in the ground, I mean holy Hannah. The government pulls out a brand new bandana. They know the public's so dumb they can't remember 6 short months before September. About a Virgo, a drill about a plane that flew over the border that gave Dick Cheney the right to give the order.
I read the news today, oh Lord. 6 out of 10 commissioners say it's a fraud. Since when do tragedies occur and the evidence destroyed? Now do we have the right to be annoyed?
Meet with Charlie, come on Barry. Indestructible black boxes in a plane's chassis. Firefighters found them, Balone and Damassi. Now it's said they never found them pesky black boxes. But you won't hear that on Murdoch's Foxes. Nope. Von Essen took statements from heroes that day. Over 100 of them heard explosions to their dismay. You can read it yourself and solve all the mysteries. New York Times website, oral histories. It seems all of the countries warning us are just irrelevant. But after 9/11, wow, we really got intelligent. Boy, what incompetence. Before they attacked us, all of a sudden we know all the alleged hijackers. In 3 days we have their names and their faces, at least 5 of whom were trained at U.S. bases. 7 of them are alive and innocent, they insist. But wait, why are they still on the list?
I read the news and it is sad. It's so clear to me and I'm not even a Harvard grad. If you look into what I say, you'll see what I mean. Mr. Obama, won't you meet with Charlie Sheen?
Bitch, what the?
It's about 20 minutes for a missile to reach America from China. Cheney sees a plane coming like a prophet. $1 trillion defense system he could use to stop it. One would think he would follow orders to the letter. Is that the case? Enter Norman Mineta, who witnessed with his own eyes as he testifies Dick Cheney lies, unmolested plane in the skies. What Norm saw was scary. Mr. Cheney, do the plan still stand? Have you heard anything to the contrary? Mr. Cheney is a friend of freedom, you bet. And I invented the internet. He's such a stand-up guy, trust me. When he's on trial, the first question must be, it seems to me you didn't act that quick. Just what was that order that protected us, Dick?
Hopefully by now you've had a chance to read my letter to you, 20 Minutes with the President. And if not, at least had its contents brought to your attention. We have questions, Mr. President. Lots of questions.
Great little video, ain't it? Yeah.
Son of a bitch, dude. What the
who's the son of a bitch?
Fuck shit happened? I swear to God, I drop a bolt on the ground and it fucking bounces. It's a goddamn fucking Timbuk fucking 2. It's fucking hot. It's dirt.
I've never had that happen to me ever, dude. Never. It's never happened to me.
Dude, it's like, fuck. It'll drop. I'll see it hit my shoe. And I'll see where it goes. And then as soon as I bend over to pick it up, it's like, it disappeared. It's like, what the fuck happened to it? I found it. It was right in front of me, but for some reason I thought it was like shinier.
Oh.
I'm looking for this big shiny fault, and I'm thinking it's not camouflage. Why can't I find it?
Say hi to everybody. We got a crowd, dude. We got 7 in. Yeah. Got Jessica's in here, Sandro.
Oh, wow.
Let's see who else. There was somebody else in here, I think. We got Jim Anus, of course, the man of the hour.
There we go.
Yeah.
I gotta you see me better, right?
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah, see the big monster in the room.
One of them.
Yeah, by the way, can you tell the audience what you're doing right now? What are you up to?
Putting a motor in a golf cart.
It takes skill, doesn't it? Yeah.
Cycle in. Yeah, it doesn't take skill. It takes time and effort because I'm not skilled. So,
damn, man.
Because I'm not skilled, I have to wing it and I have to improvise. But I'm actually able to wing it and improvise and still manage the stuff. So it works out for me usually.
Well,
but it doesn't always.
Yeah.
Sometimes it goes really bad. But eventually I always conquer it.
I tell you, if you were covering the news, we'd be in trouble, dude.
Why? Because you can't see me on the camera. I keep bending over, disappearing.
Well, you're extremely organized.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not at all, actually. But thanks, bro.
No, you're welcome. Anytime. In the dark, we have a new thing in the UK called the Sun. That's what Sandra is saying.
Sun, is that what we're calling it now?
It's a brand new, fresh out the box, dude.
Fresh out of the box. New,
brand spanking new.
And spanking.
Yeah. So basically, what I want to do tonight is I want to rebut these claims on the last modern day debate crap. Yeah. I wish Brian Linke would actually take somebody with him who actually is knowledgeable in the same field. He does construction and concrete work. He understands how to build. He understands how they build bridges. He did not go into that. He should have went into that. He did not call them out on that. It's optical. There's more to it than just optical. Bridges are level underneath them for the most part. They have to be extremely as level as they can get them. They're built on a level surface. That's just the way it works.
Wait.
Imagine driving over a bridge with the tilt of the curve of the earth. How bad that would be.
Yeah.
It would be stupid. Yeah. I pulled up a Google search on bridges, just basically suspension bridges, regular bridges, every kind of bridges you can explain. Well, I also want to demonstrate how they're claiming this crap, and it's not so. No matter how many miles you're going over, you get my point.
No matter how many miles you're going to go over.
Yeah.
Okay. Ow. I'm always knocking something out right.
Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, yeah. I do that quite often, actually.
I want to share this Google search I did to start with, and then I want to go over their claim and their pictures. I want to look at it on the debate. That was the wrong thing to share, I think. Yep, that was the wrong one. No, stop sharing. All right.
Yep, I'm just going to say, fuck it.
Because it says bridges, and I need to Google search and put the bridges in the title of our show. I'm going to visit this YouTube site.
That'll work, right? I'm listening. Speak. I'm listening to you. You can speak, sir.
Now, see the Golden Gate Bridge there, right, guys? Yeah, are you paying attention? You don't see that on the screen? It's not there. Yeah. You see how that kind of arcs there, right? Do you think that's due to the curve of the earth? Just for instance, see how it goes off the edge of each one of those plateaus or each side of the. Yeah, it arcs up on purpose. They build suspension bridges like that on purpose so they don't sag, they won't wear out, they don't fall down. It's not due to the curve of the Earth. The horizontal below it, if you look at it, is still flat, right? They're at the same level. That's just what I'm trying to make a point of.
Making a point. Oh shit! Now I'm dropping shit again. I didn't drop the impact.
Ooh.
Shit, that's not right. Your voices. Play back in the background. Done. All right. All right. Well, fuck me. All right.
Nice to meet you, Grady.
My God. Are you fucking kidding me? All I want you to do is go through that fucking hole and fucking bolt on there, you fucking pain in the ass. Not get in my fucking way. Yeah, that's all I want. But you're too fucking close to me that way and too fucking far to the. What the fuck?
Dude, what are you talking about? Dude, you're almost talking over the video. What are you saying? Are you talking? Are you talking to yourself?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, now show us what's frustrating you, dude. What's bugging the hell out of you?
It's not hard to fucking explain it, bro. I'd have to sit here and explain like 3 or 4 hours of all the shit that I did to get to this point for you to even understand what the fuck I'm trying to do. It would take me 100 times longer to explain to you what I'm doing than to just finish it and then show you, and I can explain it really easy.
Okay.
I need a fucking washer, and I don't want to have to go in the fucking house, so I get this. This is what happens to me. I'm lazy. I'm so fucking lazy that I can't fucking go in the house and get shit, because then I'll fucking get lost, and I'll forget what I'm doing, and I'll fucking end up staying up until fucking 4 or 5 in the morning doing fucking whatever, and then not get anything done. This is the problem that I have. It's like ADHD to the fucking max. I'm manic, and I can't fucking sleep, and then the problem that I have with that is that I won't get anything done because I can't fucking focus on anything because I'm trying to avoid fucking going here and going there and have to do shit that I don't want to fucking do. I know there's a fucking washer somewhere in this motherfucking tent, and I can't fucking figure out what the fuck I did with all that shit.
Dude, you see that's you need to relax. Relaxing will help you function.
I don't need to relax. I need to find a fucking washer that I just had in here a few fucking minutes ago. And I tossed it back in there, and now I can't find the motherfucker. And it's starting to fucking piss me off. It's like, how the fucking hell does it hide from me when I just fucking had this son of a bitch? Oh, fuck.
Oh,
It
man.
fucking disappeared. It's like, what
Okay.
the fuck is going on here?
I have no idea, dude.
Comes around behind
Not a
me and
clue.
fucking moves everything and changes it, and then I can't fucking figure out what the fuck happened to it. What the fucking hell did I do with it? I have no motherfucking idea. None.
Oh, I got you, Sandra. No problem. I thought you had one.
I'm gonna fucking scream, I swear to God. I just need a fucking washer. That's it. Little washer. That's it.
Sandro's gonna give us a tutorial on suspension bridges and building.
Thousands are down here on the ground, and I can't fucking find one now. What the fuck?
But do I need to censor you? get a beep on you? Beep 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 beep.
I swear to God, dude, I've dropped a fucking 1,000 fucking washers on the ground underneath this motherfucker. And now I need just one fucking washer, and I can't even find one.
Sandro's giving you some good advice, dude.
The best advice is you just say, dude, calm down and then be done with it.
No,
Because
he said take a break, clear your head.
I don't want to fucking take a break. I want to fucking finish this goddamn thing. I'm on the last thing that's gonna make the engine bolt on so I can fucking work on it and get it fucking started. It's the last
Thanks,
fucking
Andrew.
thing I need to do. I want it done. I'm tired of fucking waiting. I've been putting this fucking off for 8 years, dude.
8
fucking years
years.
on this fucking project.
8
Changing my
years.
mind about it, changing my mind about this and that because fucking engine couldn't get an engine. No, I finally got, where the fuck did I see that fucking washer? God damn it.
Hmm.
Son of a bitch. This fucking
Back,
thought.
back when I was younger, dude, man, I would literally just, if I had a project like that, I would just finish it. Just would never stop. I didn't let anything interrupt it. I just do it.
Fucking hell. What in the fuck? What fucking Christ?
Gonna look at Sandro's link he sent us. So,
No,
how
my
to build a
fucking-
bridge.
I just fucking saw a wash on the
you-
ground. I can't find the motherfucker.
Dude,
Fucking
don't you have? Don't,
something fucking retarded?
I have a drawer in my toolbox where I keep all that shit.
It's in the fucking garage, and I don't want to go in the garage. I want to fucking play right here.
Yeah.
If I go in the garage, I won't come back out. I'll end up fucking in there, and I won't get this fucking finished. I want this done.
Why would you not go back in there? That's my question.
Get distracted. You don't get it. You don't have ADHD, so you don't fucking understand.
No, I finished things, dude. That's the way I am.
Yeah, good for you.
Well, I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing. I'm just saying that's exactly what I do.
I've done too when I'm not fucking manic and eating fucking off the wall and whatever the fuck you called it. Okay, I'm the fucking washer.
Okay. Now I'm going to share Sandro's video. Are you calm yet?
No, I'm not.
Go get a washer, dude. Go get a washer.
Well, I got the fucking washer in my hand now. Shush.
Okay, good. No more complaints. All right, sweet.
No, no.
Here goes something. I think Sandro's got a good handle on the bridges project here.
Hello.
We're talking about okay.
Hello everybody,
playing it.
my name is Lucis. Today I'm going to talk about how a giant bridge is built over deep water. In this video, I'm using a suspension bridge as an example. First, let's talk about how it works. Suspension
good
bridge
example.
parts consist of towers, anchors, main cable, hangers or suspenders, and bridge decks. When vehicles drive through the deck and put up a lot of weight, the deck is suspended by the hangers. That is why it's called suspension bridge. The weight then creates tension to the main cables with equal force on both sides. And finally, the weight transfers to the towers. On both sides of the bridge, there are anchors. They hold the main cables in position. Now you can see the weight load being carried by all parts of the bridge. Now you probably wonder how this giant bridge is built. The construction first started with the bridge towers. The underwater part is called a pier. There are three main methods to build underwater piers using pile foundation, cofferdam, and caisson. Pile foundation constructed by drilling down to the riverbed, installing rebars, then pouring concrete. Another method is to use a cofferdam. Cofferdam is built by individual slates, then water is pumped out, creating a water-free and safe space for construction workers. When it is done, the cofferdam will be removed. The next method is concrete box built off-site and then delivered to the location using a submerged vessel.
I've seen those
Caisson
work.
is sunken
Those
down
are
to
cool.
the riverbed, filled with sand inside. After the underwater piers are built, the construction of the towers begins. At this time, it is no longer underwater, so the construction happens as usual. After the towers are built, it is time to put on the main cables. The main cables look small from the far distance, but it is actually very big in diameter if you look closer. For the reference, you can see here is the size of the Golden Gate Bridge main cable. The main cable consists of so many small steel wires in it. They will be squeezed in together to form a big main cable, and then covered by armor plates to prevent weather damages. The whole cable is very big and heavy, so it
Very
has to be
expensive
installed
video
on
you
site
got here, sir.
by each little wires. This process is called cable spinning. On top of the towers, there are saddles, that's where the cable will be laid on. Workers need to install a travel ropeway and a walking platform. This is a cable carrier. It carries small wires across the top of the towers through the entire bridge. The cable carrier has to make so many trips back and forth to deliver small wires until it is enough to form a big main cable. This process could take months. When the main cable is done, the hangers will be installed. The final part is the installation of the decks. Decks are different pieces built off-site, then be lifted up using a crane. Decks connect to each other and to the hangers. They must be installed starting from the towers and grow outward on both sides. In this way, make sure to not throw the towers off balance. That is pretty much a quick way to explain how a giant suspension bridge is built. Thank you for watching this video. If you find this interesting, subscribe to my channel. My name is Lucius and I'll see you in the next video.
Well, that's a decent explanation of how it arcs up when they build a suspension bridge. And I'm pretty sure they do the same with Pontchartrain. I got another video on that.
Cool.
Yeah. It's a BBC documentary, actually, how it was actually built from stage 1 up, kind of. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure they had to calculate the curvature of the Earth in the Pontchartrain over a flat lake. Not really. It's a BBC, so I don't know. Will they give me a strike for a BBC documentary? They might. It's a Nat Geo thing. We could always pause it as we go through, just in case. It's a mega structure. Da, da, da.
Auto bridge in the world. 2 parallel roadways spanning a lake 24 miles wide. Made entirely of thousands of prefabricated parts. Hidden in each span, the techno secret of the bridge's success. An engineering breakthrough that made possible a record-setting triumph. Now, the Lake Pontchartrain Causeway on Modern Marvels.
Yeah, I definitely get a strike for this. We can't do it. Yeah. Well, basically, I want to get a gist of how many feet they would have to drop, rise over run every, 1.2 or 2.1 miles or how many?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be that far of a drop neither, over a mile. I know it's 8 inches per mile squared if you're going to do a root function. And you'd have to if it was actually falling away, or I don't even think you'd have to be honest. You wouldn't have to even figure any kind of circumference in a bridge like that. I'm going to go back to my first one I had. I can get away with that probably. It won't let me go there. Come on, go. Here it goes. Okay, here we go. This will work. I'm going to start where I was, almost a little bit further back. They go through all each kind of bridge and what you have to do.
Bridges use box girders, which are essentially closed structural tubes that use material more efficiently, but can be more complicated to construct. Beam bridges usually can't span great distances because the girders required would be too large. At a certain distance, the beams become so heavy they can hardly support their own weight, let alone the roadway and traffic on top. One way around the challenge of a structural member's self-weight is to use a truss instead of a girder. A truss is an assembly of smaller elements that creates a rigid and lightweight structure. Unlike a beam, the members of a truss don't typically experience bending forces. The connections usually aren't actual hinges that permit free rotation, but they are close enough, so all the load is axial along their length, compression or tension. That simplifies the design process because it's easier to predict the forces within each structural member. The weight reduction allows trusses to span greater distances than solid beams, and there are a wide variety of arrangements, many with their own specific names. In general, a through truss puts the deck on the bottom level, and a deck truss puts it on top, hiding the structural members below the road. A particularly photogenic type of truss is a lenticular truss bridge, named because they resemble lenses, which themselves are named because they resemble lentils. A Bailey bridge is a kind of temporary truss bridge that's designed to be portable and easy to assemble. They were designed during World War II, but Bailey bridges are still used today as temporary crossings when a bridge fails.
So Ryan, if we're crossing that creek, man, how much courage we got to account for? Never mind.
No idea.
Neither do I, dude. I don't think they were thinking about that neither.
Or gets closed for construction. Most.
Huh?
Probably none.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I mean, like, and even like Pontchartrain, they had to build it in sections from what it looked like. This is basically a beam bridge from what it looks like. And all that weight has to be considered over time. So they have to build the center of the bridge higher up because it's going to sink lower over time to keep it level. I think that's why they put that giant ramp in the middle of it to hold it up. We'll look at the Pontchartrain next, and then we'll get onto the debate and see their claim.
Covered bridges are timber truss bridges. Since wood is more susceptible to damage from exposure to the elements, the roof and siding are placed to keep the structural elements trussworthy. A trestle bridge is superficially similar to a truss, a framework of smaller members. Trestle bridges don't have long spans, but rather a continuous series of short spans with frequent supports, which are individually called trestles. But sometimes the whole bridge is just called a trestle, so like many other instances of structural terminology, it can get a little confusing. The next bridge type uses a structural feature that's been a favorite of builders for millennia, the arch. Instead of beams loaded perpendicularly or trusses that experience both compressive and tensile forces, arch bridges use a curved element to transfer the bridge's weight to supports using compression forces alone. Many of the oldest bridges used arches because it was the only way to span a gap with the materials available at the time, stone and mortar. Even now, with the convenience of modern steel and concrete, arches are a popular choice for bridges. They make efficient use of materials but can be challenging to construct because the arch can't provide its support until it's complete. Temporary supports are often required during construction until the arch is connected at its apex from both sides. In stone arches, the top stone, and of course it's called the keystone. When the arch is below the roadway, we call it a deck arch bridge. Vertical supports transfer the load of the deck onto the arch. The area between the deck and arch has a great name, the spandrel. Open spandrel bridges use columns to transfer loads, and closed spandrel bridges use continuous walls. If part of the arch extends above the roadway with the deck suspended below, it's called a through arch bridge. A moon bridge is a kind of exaggerated arch bridge, usually reserved for...
Those are awesome. You're getting the idea that basically the arch bridges in the middle for support, dude. That's basically it. That's why you get the arc. All right, I'm done with this. We're archers now. Yeah, don't forget the arch. CB's in the house. Hey, CB.
Archers.
Archer's a good show. Have you ever watched it?
Dirty cock.
You dirty bird. All right. So Lake Pontchartrain actually probably has a lot of arc in it. So they have to arc each suspension, each span of it. So you're going to get that look. So to say that's earth curve is bullshit. Yeah, that's really what I'm trying to get to. Yeah, earth curve. Earth.
There's no such thing. I mean, there's curves in the dirt, but there's no curves on the actual earth.
Yeah, there's too much topography to deal with to span a bridge over the full horizon or cover the whole Earth. Imagine building a bridge the span of the known territory that we call Earth. That would be a fun task and probably one you would never be able to complete. Yeah.
Probably not.
So you actually got a bolt. Did you drill it out?
I don't have to. I figured it another way. There's already a hole drilled in the center of the bottom of the bracket that holds the U-bolt, the U-bolt bracket.
I got
So I'm
you.
just using because I used it once to make a plate to hold the engine on. I was trying a different engine, so this will work. Just trying to get this lined up so that the bolt will stay in there, because the bolt will fall out. Will fall out of the hole if I don't tighten it up in the right spot and get it lined up. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Gotcha.
it's a little bit, but the head of it is wider than the hole. So, but because it's oval like that, see, because it has ovals, it flips around in there. So I'm trying to get tight so that it'll stay in place. It won't flip and fall through the hole. Once it's tight, it'll stay. You see it in there. But it's just
Oh, the crap they're doing with AI now, dude. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only gonna be one problem with this. That once I get this all on there, then I have to put that bar up through there, and then I have to get both of these bolts on somehow. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I can figure it out somehow.
Yeah, I found this cute little video on Lake Pontchartrain. This guy did once, but he's like, "I don't want to trigger your you flat earthers." I'm like, "Really? You're not triggering us? I promise you." You can literally see the bows in the bridge if you look at it. If you're on it, yeah. It's stupid to say that's Earth curve. It's due to the structural build of it. It has nothing to do with the curving Earth. Gravity didn't curve Pontchartrain, and they didn't have to worry about that.
Okay, so see, now you're looking at this like I am. Okay, this is gonna sit on the rear.
Hold on,
okay?
I can't see
See
you.
this light. So you see this thing on the bottom here?
Mm-hmm.
This thing on the bottom. So you see that?
Okay. Not really got a lot of shadow, dude. Yeah, we see it. Yeah.
See, so see the thing? That's gonna sit on top of the rear end like this.
Mm-hmm.
On top of the rear end. See? Fucking light. I can't fucking tell. There it is.
You're right, CB. It would, dude. Yeah.
All right. So anyway, so you got this thing on the bottom, and I had to tighten it and bolt it on there. So now that it's bolted on there, and I can bolt. This is gonna go over. Fucking light, get out of the fucking way. There we go. Look at that. Fucking, I can't. It's fucking backwards and it fucks me up everything. So okay.
I got
This
you.
is gonna go
Yeah.
this, okay.
There's your U clamp. Yeah.
This is gonna go over the rear end, on the side of the rear end. And then this is gonna come through there.
That's aluminum, isn't it? Or is it steel?
Come on, dude. Not gonna use aluminum. And then this is gonna bolt in here. But trying to get that bolt inside of there is gonna be the hard fucking part.
Nice.
That's gonna be it.
Oh, beat it like it owes you money. There you go.
No, it's just it needs to be down a little bit so that there's room for the nut to fit on there.
I'm gonna pull up the debate right quick.
Fuck, it's not gonna work, and I'm thinking, fuck me, dude.
I'm gonna find the spot where they do start claiming the bridge. So
let's see how it looks. Try it. Just fucking try it. I know it's in the right spot. So. Sit on there now. Sit on there. Get the sitting. Ugh. Sit on there and stay there.
Oh God, Leaky's doing maps in this thing. Oh hell. He's
Suckity. Bitch.
I got it. It's taking forever to get the Pontchartrain. Hold on. This is really a clown show. Yeah.
No, wait. Look at that. Look at my finger. I give up. Give up. Oh, it's gonna fucking pain me off. Fucking pain in the ass. Fucking pain in the ass.
Dude, they don't even show anything about Pontchartrain. They just talk about it. That's stupid, dude. You're gonna take his word for it with no pictures. Okay. All right. That's a waste of my time. That the debate was crap. Yeah, they didn't. He didn't show any photos of Pontchartrain at all. He just talked about it. That's all he did through the whole damn video.
Yeah, Andrew.
Yeah. I've got a whole hour-long video with Pontchartrain photographs that debunk the curve on the damn thing too. Yeah.
Party time.
And if that curve was that distance, it would completely debunk their globe to start with. It's just the optical effect from Pontchartrain. But yeah, I wish I were there with Brian. I would have shut the boys up. What do you got there?
Marijuana, sir.
Oh no! What were you saying? Don't worry about what? Are you talking to the weed?
I was whispering to you because you weren't listening to me. You were just talking away, and I was like,
I'm listening to you, dude. I heard you.
You heard me?
I was just talking about. I just went through that whole debate. I just scrolled through it real quick. I did not see any photos of Pontchartrain or any curvature they were going to describe from the side of it. Yeah, it's the bridge arches. It's just a tad bit. Yeah,
it's the same thing as what I was talking about. Just inside.
And if you get far enough away from it with a rectilinear lens, it'll straighten up the so-called curve that your focal length gives it. That's all it is.
What's a good thing to use for mud flaps besides buying mud flaps?
Cut a rubber tire up, dude. Don't get a steel belted one. Just get like a rubber tire without steel belts in it. Cut squares out of it. Put a steel rod at the top of it and brace it in with a bracket, and that's it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I was thinking of getting a rubber mat for the porch. One that costs about $15-$20, and just cutting it long ways.
Dude, for that price, you can practically buy mud flaps, dude.
Well, I know, but I have an old rug that I could cut up. Is what I'm thinking. The one that I can, we're going to get a new one anyway, and then I can just use the old. Get it?
Yeah. You lag really bad. I want to say that again.
I lagged? Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Well, I didn't hear what you said. You said you were going to do something for $15, and then you started lagging.
Well, I can go to the Dollar General and buy a rug, like a rubber mat, one of those cheapy ones.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just a doormat, like $5-$10 or whatever, cheapy shit, and then just cut it in half, and then just hang one from each side. But I'm already going to use some sheet metal for the arch part that goes towards the back, but then I need something that'll actually hang from there to keep mud from flying up on the people behind me.
Well, the best thing to do is take a steel strip and tie it to and bolt it to the bottom of it so it's got weight.
Chain, let it swing, yeah.
So what does it swing up as fast?
Yeah, so it swings back and forth. But then when you're going really fast, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah. I guess with rubber grass will do the same thing.
Yeah.
I was thinking about just finding some shitty thing in the yard, like one of those old plastic buckets, and just cutting a square piece of plastic out of it and just hang that from the back. Yeah. And it's like unbreakable plastic, it'll last longer, and I can spray some of that Flex Seal on it or whatever.
Yeah. Well, the thing about the whole thing about that Pontchartrain Bridge, that's like one of the wettest places in the U.S. to build a bridge. It's literally the most humid place that I know. I've spent time in Mississippi, Louisiana. It's horrible, dude. It's a bad place to do photography too. You can't really get a clear day there at all. Year round, it's fucking moist. It's practically a swamp. That's what it is.
I like Florida.
Yeah, it's a good place to hide rockets going over the curve of the earth.
Well, it is wet there, but it's not. I'm not sure.
No, it's a swamp, dude. I've lived there.
It is a swamp.
Yeah, they got gators down there too, and they're natural inhabitants. They didn't bring them over from some other place. But people do bring exotic snakes over there, like anacondas and pythons. Yeah. No, gators didn't evolve from anything. They've always been, dude. They get found skeletons of gators that hundreds and hundreds of years old, and fossils even older than that. So there are fossils in gators, real fossils of gators, yeah. Not the one museum. I'm intelligent gators. It's the medulla oblongata, dude. Don't
Do you
forget.
think it's possible to actually do like a review of somebody else's video without insulting them?
No, not really.
Me neither.
It was fake, put on years ago. You like Levy because he likes to doubt everything he sees. He doesn't take his word for shit.
You know, it's basically like a cable and it turns a gear, and the gear, how many times it turns around, the gear counts it, right? It's basically all it is. It's like a little tick.
Yeah.
Like a little, like a little, like a clock counter works, it just turns a gear and then.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Yeah. Well, I think, who was it? CBC, he wants to go down to the Keys and do some experiments. That would be a really bad place to do it because there's a lot of humidity down there, and that land is not livable. It's like
high desert area or a really cold place. It's so cold that it freezes all the water.
Yeah,
completely.
But the thing is, the cold allows light to travel further too.
I'm thinking.
But it has a different effect. You got to use a different color light to get it to travel further. Temperature and humidity have a lot to do with how far you can see. Yeah. Moisture.
I think everybody in this
Snell's law does. But what they do is they like to add that into all their equations before they add them up. That way the optics match up with their observations. But when you change the scenario and you clear the air, you might say, the optics go much further than you should. That way you can actually get to your targets. That's the way the military does things. Like the Sea Sparrow and shit. There's many more technical advantages they have with it. They don't want to hand those out to the public. The military wants to stay on top. They want to be able to kill you at will.
Right.
Yeah. I'm gonna play this little video I found. Let's see. What was it? I just saw it a second ago. Yeah, but people that scream that all the mud floods are covered up and stuff, that's just nonsense. People had to do what they had to do over time. And believe me, they don't irrigate or get runoff like they want to when they actually build everywhere. And it causes erosion, and then buildings collapse. And you follow me, right? So a lot of those mud flood things are, over time, it's going to happen, especially if you build your foundations properly, or not properly, if you build them crappy. If you don't really put time and effort into engineering, you will have problems. But they engineered the pyramids really good, didn't they? But that's really easy to do in a dry climate like that. But didn't they used to swear the Nile used to run right next to the pyramids, right where the Luxor is? They stuck it right next to it. Yeah, those guys that were all... I don't know why. I think they're getting paid a certain amount to go on those debates behind that paywall on modern day debates. I'm sure that Brian Leakey got paid a little bit to do that too. I found a cool little video though. You're gonna like it. It's people having a bad day. You ready? You'll get a laugh out of it.
Nope.
I wonder if I'm going to get a strike for this.
This guy forgot how to park safely, and this experience will probably teach him a lesson he'll never forget.
Oops. I'll sub to this guy just for the hell of it. I'm doing this video. Ready? 5, 4. Now, Ron, have you ever done anything like that before?
Not really.
Me neither. I don't have that kind of reaction when people do stuff like that. I just punch shit like boom.
Yeah, right.
He's on edge, dude. That's why he's like that. He's a psychopath.
Yeah, I'd say that was.
Oh, bro.
Yep.
Oh man.
What the hell is that? That's not a fail. That's a flood, dude. Everybody's gonna drown now.
Damn motherfucker.
You better swim, bitch.
Bitch, dude.
It is. What is it? What's wrong now?
I just should trip on every fucking thing that I come across. No matter what it is.
Yeah.
There's a cable or a fucking cord on the floor, I'm gonna trip.
You see, when PJ reviewed that video, I was listening to it. I wasn't watching it. I thought they actually went to Pontchartrain and went down there and did some photography work. And we're going to show. Yeah, I heard they were talking like they did, but I didn't see any pictures, dude. I really didn't, because I went through the whole damn thing just now. I was looking to pull it up on their review, and they were going to show a diagram and shows how the bridge curves over the earth. I didn't see that at all. It pisses me off. And so when I'm listening at work, I don't really get to watch. I get to just listen. I'm actually working.
Sit back,
Whoa.
relax, and leave a 1 with me as we watch the most entertaining videos made just for you.
That was made just for me. What the fuck is that, dude? You see it? You can drive over a car. That's what he built it for. So you don't get stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny.
With a car like this, traffic jams aren't a problem for him and the people sharing the lane.
Unless you're driving like a semi or something. Then you're really fucked. You ain't going around it. Huh?
That must hurt. It was a brutal stop.
They used your leg, dude. Here, I'm gonna turn the volume down on that a little bit so we can talk. All right. Body work 101. Didn't he realize he's doing that? He had to have.
Somebody walks by my house, and I can hear their voice. They're standing right behind my fucking fence. And all I do is go to the house and come out the other side, and I come around the corner, and the motherfucker is completely gone. Like, he fucking walked a mile in that 10 seconds I fucking ran to the house. Doesn't make any sense.
It's never a dull moment with you over there, is it?
Where does he go? I want to know where the fuck he's hiding. Like, is he getting all the way down the street, around the corner that quick? Like, does he know that I'm gonna come out? Like, I don't fucking get it. Like, and then
Do you know all your neighbors, Ryan? Do you know them?
yeah, most of them, yeah.
Okay, so it's not anybody next to you.
No,
Right? They can just,
definitely. It's not anybody in my neighborhood. Trust me. He doesn't live here. He lives probably homeless somewhere in a fucking hole somewhere. But I don't know where he stays. But he comes out here all through the night. He's always walking around. He's constantly walking around.
You know how to track people, right?
Yes, but I haven't managed to catch him like when he's like right ahead of me and just get behind him and then follow him. I haven't been able to do that yet. Usually by the time I get around, like I need to fucking make a hole in my fence so I can just go through the fence. Every time I hear him, come right out of the fence with a fucking bat and a fucking flashlight. And be like, who the fuck are you? You know what I mean? But I don't want to do that.
Flashlight. Hello, good morning.
I have like 3 fucking tactical flashlights, bro. I could blind you so fucking much you wouldn't see shit except the flashlight. That's all you're gonna see.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't gonna see that I have a bat. You're gonna see a big fucking bright light coming at you. You're gonna be all pissy because you're gonna think it's a cop because it's a tactical. It's like it's so bright that it'll only stay lit for like maybe 5 or 10 minutes at a time, and then it gets too hot and you have to shut it off. That's how fucking bright it is. It'll shoot like 600 feet, you know, in spotlight, anything within 600 feet of you, pretty much. Because I shined it up one of those big power lines, you know, and they're like, literally, I watched I watched a group of like 6 or 8 people jump off of the fucker, so I know it was at least 500 or 600 feet high, and they walked all the way to the fucking top beam and jumped. But anyway, I shined the light up there. I could actually see them, their little bodies moving around with that flashlight from the ground. That's 600 feet a long fucking way. That's like, that's half a block away, bro. That's a lot. I mean, you're not likely to be able to see much with a flashlight from that distance. You know what I'm saying? But
I understand.
It'll light up the whole fucking area around you like sunlight. It's crazy.
Ooh. I just checked up on Duffy. He hasn't put out any new videos in 2 weeks now. So
he's sitting right there on the fucking concrete post over there. It's like a concrete platform where there's like a gate, and you can climb down in there, and there's like a water valve or something that the city uses. Anyway.
See, I don't think Duffy's going to go, dude, because he's not put any new videos out. He's not done any updates.
We already decided that he's going to keep the money because he needs it.
Yep, that's what I'm thinking too, dude.
I don't know about
they got to split it 3 ways between Austin, Jaron, and Duffy. They don't forget McToon.
Let's just say he was sitting down there.
And Dave McKagan is probably going to collect some of that cash too.
Yep, that's what I do.
Believe me, he's not making any money off his church. Duffy ain't got enough parishioners to pull in income off of that. I counted maybe 50 people there on a Sunday morning. I've been there twice on Sunday. So, yeah, he's not making money off his church. Writing his book, you're not going to make that much off the book. The publishers do not pay you that much for every book sold. The book sales are probably dropped off now since he got all this publicity.
I'm going to make a special flashlight holder that goes on my slingshot so that I can shine the flashlight at the same time. I don't have to try to hold the flashlight with one hand.
Dude, I got a better idea. You just make a scope, put it on there, and get like a night vision scope and put it on your slingshot. You can do that. Yeah.
No, you need a tube and like hammer. You know what I'm talking about? You have a little it slides into a slot, and then it slides down the inside of the tube, and it pushes the ball along, and then you put the slingshot straps on the outside of it, and it just drags it down through the tube, and then whatever you put in the tube will just go flying that whatever speed that thing's playing. You know what I'm saying? You just make the pole longer if you want more longer straps or double them up or whatever you want. You can even crank it back to shoot it too. Like you can make it so many bands that it would take literally, you know, like a fucking bike to fucking screw it down and then fucking fling it that way. Oh shit, bro. Trust me, with just a few rubber bands, you can literally make a gun that will shoot a projectile just as hard as a bullet will come out of a gun. The only difference is it'll be slightly slower than the speed of sound, but it'll be fucking going really, really fast, you know. 1,200 feet per second or some shit. You can. That's what. Because I know my spring-loaded break barrel rifle it uses gas, I guess. There's some kind of gas chamber in there that you pump, that it pushes on when you pull it back, and then it pushes like a ram, and the ram slides in and hits the BB. And
you're basically making a gun, dude.
Yeah, making a gun that's almost completely. Well, it's not silent, but trust me, from 300 feet you won't hear it. You'll just hear it. You'll just hear a little flapping fun. You're not gonna be expecting no bullet come flying by you at the speed of sound. You know what I'm saying? Or any kind of projectile would.
All I was trying to say is put a telescope on it, infrared periscope, and you'd be able to hit anything in the dark. And you're talking about building a gun now. Like, you should build yourself a tube.
No, I'm kidding. I could build. You can make all kinds of crossbow guns with just rubber tube. Trust me, dude.
Yes, I've seen all kinds of makeshift guns, dude.
They put around your fucking arm when they're taking blood or whatever to make your lungs swell up a little bit for your veins. Well, that's what the stuff is. You just I bought a whole roll of it. It cost me $12. I got like 150 feet of it, and I've built so many different like slingshot things with that already. And me and Dave have been having a good old time. But right now I'm getting ready.
That's a good one. Good old time.
I was gonna walk down here and look and see if I could find the 2 or 3 golf balls that I shot down here last night.
Mm-hmm.
See where they went.
Oh, I'm gonna play. I want to play the rest of this video. I want to see people have bad days.
I know.
People deserve bad days.
Huh?
When they do stupid shit, people have bad days. Yes, like wearing a medical mask at a water park. Are you at surgery right now?
Well, I think that
everything's
well, I mean, if the chlorine smell, if it's an indoor one and the chlorine smell bothers you, I can understand.
Well, this is for COVID, dude. You know what that guy's wearing a mask for. They made him do it. Now you're gonna die if you don't wear this mask. This invisible virus. Have you seen the bird flu shit they got out now? Holy crap! Anyhow, I know.
I don't have a bird, so I'm worried about bird flu. Why the fuck would I be worried about bird flu when I don't have any birds?
The computer graphics look just like the COVID. You should see it. It's stupid, dude. Yeah. All right, I will play this.
Fine, right, Dad?
There he goes. There goes the truck. Oh no. Think he'll get there? Nope. He's not gonna get there in time, dude. He ain't gonna make it. No. Oh, they didn't show it.
Nope.
Oh. Ah, that's sad.
Look, it's a can of soup. It's still fresh.
What am I looking at?
The can of soup is empty. And the making food is in it. Making really good.
And I'm gonna turn the volume up so we can hear you.
Rather than music.
I think you'd better get the...
Are you playing with golf balls again?
Yeah, oh yeah. I've gotten quite good at it.
Show us right quick. Why not?
I will in a minute. I will in a second. Right now I'm looking for the golf balls I shot last night. See if any of them landed. Like, there's one. Okay, that's pretty far. Yeah, I'd say that's far. That's a good 300 or 400 feet. Oh, that minimum. It's probably downstairs. Damn, dude, that's a long way. That's like half a block. Like 4 houses. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5 houses down. I shot a golf ball not only across the street and down a gully, but I shot it 5 houses down before it landed.
Nice.
More of a further than that, it bounced farther. But when they hit the dirt right here, they usually just stick because it's muddy, so they don't bounce very far. But if they land on this strip of concrete that's out here, blacktop, they fly forever. But one of them was a little short, but this one I shot last night, these 2 I shot last night, they went far, dude.
People are listening to you, but they want to see it. I guarantee we got 7 people waiting out here in the audience. They love to see you shoot a slingshot, dude.
I will in a second. Let me just looking to see if I can find the other ball. I shot 3 balls.
So you're set on the screen right now. So I'm gonna go hit the head, and you can play with your balls.
I want to see where I want to see it when I want to be down here when I shoot it though. That's the thing is, I want to be down here when I fire it because I know it's gonna fucking launch it down here and land somewhere there. Just wondering how far it bounces. Let's say here. I'll show you. Let me put my things that way. I was hunting, not hunting people. I would hunt people if they let me. Fucking assholes in my neighborhood. And most people are fucking crazy. Trust me, they're not the kind of people you want hanging around here. They're nuts. They're aggressive. And no, I can smoke you just as soon. Look at you. Okay, I'm going to get a ball now. I want to shoot a yellow or an orange or a pink ball so that way I can find it. So. I got this bright flashlight on me.
All right, you got him up there yet? I'm going to lift your ball.
Okay,
I need to eat some real food. I haven't had any all day.
Okay,
it's really dark, dude. I can't see shit.
Yeah, hold on. I'm going to change the settings into this thing so you can see it from the front facing.
Front facing up, left, right, down.
Okay. Now, you see that?
Yeah, you see, kind of. Got a spotlight. Yeah.
You got a spotlight.
Fire.
Where's my feet? See my feet?
Yeah, I see your feet.
Coming on bright. See? Now it's even brighter. Spot.
Is that your phone light?
Okay, so this is the tube, and this is the area. You can't really see it, but you see this tube? You see it?
I see the tube. Yeah, it's like a sewer pipe or something. Gas line, sewer pipe.
Yeah. Oh shit! It's just 5%. I'm fucked. Okay, so I gotta get back to the house quick and plug it in. So.
Well, we're gonna close down here in a minute. We've been going an hour, and that video wasn't worth looking at. I'll post the debate in the chat though, just for the hell of it. If you want to take a look at that. Okay.
I'm just gonna cut out now so that way it doesn't go dead completely.
I'm gonna go to Modern Day Debates and get that video that Brian Leakey goes into some mad crap with maps. He goes crazy with it. It's stupid. I would not have brought that to a debate. Brian needs a coach or something, dude. Just in case you didn't see that debate, this is Brian Leakey and some other dude he brought along with a clown hat on. I don't know why. And just argued basically the same old arguments, but he did some weird map work too. But they start talking about Pontchartrain, and they didn't show anything through the whole video. And I think the boy killed his phone. And we'll play the rest of this. You're having a bad day while he's having a bad day, whatever he's doing. He's probably going to have to get his phone charged. Ooh. Wow. That had to hurt.
If you've had a bad day, leave a 1 and join me in watching these fun moments.
That was a lonely man. And that's a pole. Do it again.
No. Why is there a pole here?
Oops. Yeah. That's not a rickshaw, is it? Oh. I think he had a blowout, didn't he? Yeah. Huh? Oh yeah, I'm gonna put another video in for you right quick.
You totally freaked me out with the way you sprayed adhesive on my hair.
Okay.
Yes, your theory is great, but your execution is completely different.
That last link I put in is Phuket Ward's last video he did, breaking down the globe for everybody map-wise, if you want to take a look at it. It was a pretty good video. It wasn't over the top, but it's right to the point.
What just happened here?
Ooh. That was due to gravity.
No, no. The CRV was completely submerged underwater in just a few minutes.
Was having a bad day. Hold on. Mr. Ryan, you're back.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing? It looks a little dark in your neighborhood. Well, it did.
Well, I turned off the camera because you're kind of gonna be able to see me. Because if I hold up the phone, well, I can hold it up, I guess. But
Well, we should do a daytime show, man.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, that way you can demonstrate your shit.
No, here's the damn thing, right? See it? Strap.
Hold on.
There's
Put
the
you on
ball.
screen. Okay. All right, there's your balls. Gotcha.
There's the strap, and it shoots down. They shoot straight down the damn trail. And I'll use lemons first because it's easier to find them. But I'll also use this big. Look. See the orange ball here? The one in the set.
The orange ball? Yes. All right.
I'm gonna shoot that one first.
Is it golf balls or ping pong balls? Which one is it?
Golf balls. And
Well, they're trying to make that analogy on
golf balls
FED today. Yeah.
Designed to fucking fly as far as possible.
Scientifically?
Well,
they're
yeah,
aerodynamically designed to fly. That's why they have the divots in them. They're less resistant to the air. Yeah.
Certain way, just specifically so that it works properly.
Less air. That's better. Your big screen now.
Here we go. Now I'm gonna go put this button down here. Wait, let me go. I don't know if you can see this or not. I'm gonna try it.
I'm down with it so far.
Can you see anything? Probably not. Okay. Now, can you see the damn thing? Can you see it? Hello?
Yeah, I see the slingshot. Yeah, to a point. Yeah, you see the two strands going up.
Okay, so you can see it. Do you see the pouch?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, so here we go. So that way
This is technology. We won't be able to see it at that angle, though. You want to angle it up a little bit higher, but you have to angle your light up higher, too.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not really going to try to do that. I'll do my best. How about that?
All right. This will get stuck in the magazines. Yeah.
Is that better? Can you see where the light's going?
I see where the light's going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, speaking of that, I'm going to give you some tempo. All right. Ready? Fire. Hold your breath, people. He's going to shoot sometime tonight. Hold your breathe. What the fuck's wrong with me? Hold your breath. That's how you say it. Yeah. Go ahead.
It hit that sign down there.
It did? We didn't see it fly, though. We didn't see anything happen on this end.
I know you didn't. It's all good.
That's why I say you should do it in the daytime where you can see all of it.
Well, I'm going to walk over here and try and light where it went. You can see what we're having. Hopefully, probably not. Okay. Here. If I take the phone with me, then I'll have to pull the plug with me because my phone's dead.
Follow the leader, he said.
Not a great person.
Hold your breathe. Hold your breath.
Great person. Let's see if I can hit that thing. I think I should go for less distance and more height so I can get to that way.
I would say that probably bridges are a great flat earth proof.
All right.
All right, you're off.
Yeah, I'm turning it off just because I want to try some stuff new. It's real hard to see TV with stuff. Kind of seems fun stuff. We'll do it during the day. Need to get a bigger breakthrough.
Nice.
Quite fun. I want to take this to the park. I don't want to shoot footballs with it because it'll shoot any kind of ball. Pretty much any size. You could probably even put a cup on to big enough to shoot a basketball if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Like you could change the cup size, make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Just put like it's made for water balloons. It was for it was a hand water balloon launcher before. But I got the idea. Running away. Running away.
Jesus Christ. 10,000 Maniacs. Yeah. We'll do the full Cults pendulum. Yeah, well, they actually have one in the video. The 10 Candy Everybody Wants by 10,000 Maniacs. Yeah. I don't think it's candy that I want. And then we got science debunks that debunk Jesus, two loaves and fishes shit.
Debunking shit.
How do you debunk Jesus, dude?
You know what's funny about this? Is I can put this on anything. I can go hang it on a tree. Or
Still trying to figure that out. Hanging on a tree.
On the top of my truck, you know, like on the luggage rack, I can get to the luggage rack and shoot it over that.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much do anything with it. You can flip it to anything as long as there's a gate, there's a space between the two of them. There's not anything below or above that gets away.
Yeah.
All handmade. My garage. The engineering and the design.
Your garage, my garage, somebody's garage.
I could throw a softball, baseball, like the length of a baseball field, no problem. And I'm pretty sure that if I put something heavier in there, like a concrete block or something, I could probably destroy some really huge shit. Like I could break windows or whatever. Not like I want to, but
Gotcha. Makes sense.
I could shoot water balloons full of alcohol or other flammable liquids in case there was tanks around here or something. You know, like somebody brought a tank in the neighborhood, I could take it out. Just using slingshots. Put it up on my roof and a balloon full of, you know, whatever. You know what I mean? Flammable liquid, and then they don't think nothing of it till you get it, you cover the whole thing with it, and then all of a sudden you just walk up and light it. They're going to be coming out of your system.
So I'm going to ask you a question. Do you like the background music or not?
I don't know. It's cool. I guess it's cool.
I'm going to turn it down a little bit. You ready to go to bed? I know you probably are.
Yeah.
The kid's off school tomorrow, right? Your youngest not going, right?
Nobody has school until next week. My wife does have to work. She's working from home tomorrow.
Nice.
Say good night.
All right, we'll say good night, and we'll end it now. And I'll try to go through. I'll go through like real footage from Lake Pontchartrain on the next stream, just to show you what they're talking about.
During the day, and then you can just play it and upload it to you and play it. Whatever.
Hit and play it. It's speeding up the tempo too. It's funny as well. I want to play out with the song, I guess.
All right, good night.
So you want to say good night to everybody?
Good night, everybody. Peace.
I'll see you next stream. This is a short one for me, so don't want to spend the whole night doing this. Gotta share this.
What?
We'll learn more about bridges later. We're going under control. It's the best place to be, under control. Especially the government's control. That's what I figure. I'm sure they know what's best for me.
And we're going to have to come to the grips with the fact that they told us
Hi, guys.
exactly what they were going to do. They wrote a document called the Project for a New American Center.
Don't ever say I didn't warn you. That's about all one can do. Anything these creatures tell, the opposite is probably true. Every day, their grip is getting stronger. We must not prune the tree of evil any longer. Every day, the tyrant's getting closer. Will you sit back and watch, or do what you're supposed to?
What can I get with 2.3 trillion? When does a citizen become a civilian? When did the heroes morph into the villains? How can 2 planes powderize 3 buildings? These are questions that could get you murked, politically, socially, physically put into the dirt. Many swear that there's some kind of conflict of interest within. The conflict depends upon what you're interested in. You can chant 9/11 was an inside job all day until you say the Mossad and pay closer attention to Flight 175 and the odd cylindrical pod beneath the fuselage. Then it's 2 + 2 level addition after you factor in the flight termination systems. Then flash back to the cash the good rabbi stole, September 10th style, right down the rabbit hole. What can I get with 2.3? You can get unlimited corporate news. What can I get with 2.3? You can have any mercenaries you choose. What can I get with 2.3 trillion? You can steal a couple million souls. What can I get with 2.3? You can get everything under control. The missile they hit the Pentagon with was not an act of randomness. It murdered accountants, bookkeepers, and budget analysts. That side of the building was retrofitted prior to this to withstand bomb blast, a nickname the catcher's mitt. If that don't give you some kind of clue why they glued them on it, maybe you should take some medication for your new disorder. If buildings are 167 stories of gruesome slaughter. They'll never mention Dov Zakim and trillion stolen, much less missile-equipped Boeings he been remote controlling. With System Planning Corporation International, the folks to see if you got some buildings you like to crash into. But that's impossible without the proper capital. That's why I'm asking you what you would do with unimaginable wealth. So much money you can't delve in it. Enough to buy 10 presidents and 12 senates. What can I get with 2.3? You can get unlimited corporate news. That's right. What can I get with 2.3? You can have any mercenaries you choose all night. What can I get with 2.3? You can steal a couple million souls. Indeed. What can I get with 2.3? You can get everything under control. Now that's greed. What can I get? What can I get? What can I get with 2.3 trillion? What can I get? What can I get with 2.3? What can I get with 2.3 trillion? What can I get?
You know, it took me about a year to start hating the 9/11 victims' families. It took me about a year. And I had such compassion for them, and I really, I wanted to help them.
That's about a millionth of what you can get with 2.3 trillion. Some clown named Glenn Beck, fucking with a Pentagon talking point of how he hates the 9/11 victims' families. But that didn't roll over too well, did it, Glenn? They're well aware they can no longer create a consensus as effectively as they used to. So they parade some other clown on the other side of the spectrum named Geraldo to tacitly give 9/11 truth a 6-minute segment semblance of credence, as if we didn't have that 9 years ago, dummy. The system is designed to make you think anything is funny. Pretty soon you won't be able to buy anything with your monopoly money. Dummy. What can I get with 2.3 trillion? 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 2.3 trillion.
If you are going to control any population for any length of time, you must have some measure of consent. It's exceedingly difficult to see how pure terrorism can function indefinitely. It can function for a fairly long time, but I think sooner or later you have to bring in an element of persuasion, an element of getting people to consent to what is happening to them.
The Verichip, it's about the size of a grain of rice.
When scanned, connects doctors to an internet database that retrieves medical records instantly. It was originally used for tracking lost pets, but the FDA approved Verichip implants in humans.
Night, everybody, guys. Good luck out there. I'm praying for you.